done with.
Dude, you've been done.
I'm still here.
For what? Why? Because you just want to be a asshole.
You're right.
Then why the would you be in this competition? Bone face.
Why do you look 50 and you're 24?
What? What did you say? Go yourself.
Would you rather have the brand new PS5 or a weekend with these three lovely ladies and you can do anything you want with them?
Wait, anything with them?
Like anything.
A whole weekend?
A whole weekend.
Damn, but the PS5 though, like it just dropped.
I know.
Oh, damn, y'all beautiful though, but
Hold on, what'd you say?
PS5 or us?
Oh,
bro, y'all beautiful, but I had a PlayStation 4 for 4 years, but I need a PS5.
Oh, God.
My nigga.
Y'all, so this dude came in my DM yesterday. He was like, "You're pretty, I'm trying to get to know you." He literally sent me $1,000 just to get to know me. And y'all literally sit here and think I'm gonna get to know y'all for free when somebody just paid me $1K for him to get to know me? Be so for real.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
Would you feel comfortable if your father was watching your OnlyFans and subscribing to it?
Probably not, no.
You would not feel comfortable, and I'll tell you why. That's because in your heart of hearts, in your soul, if you still got one, you know it's wrong. That's your work. In my work, if my mother consumed my work, I'd be thankful and pleased that she took an interest in my work and supported my work. If she bought my products, I'd be thankful. If your mother or father bought your products, you'd be disgusted and ashamed because you know what you're doing is wrong and the product of what you're doing is bad.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I got a question for you. Do you have car insurance?
100%. No reason.
All right. Do you have homeowners insurance?
100%.
Do you have life insurance?
100%.
Do you have medical insurance?
100%.
Did you get tired of your insurance agent talking about the possibilities of you losing your life and being rewarded? Hold on for a second. I know, but don't be a butt person. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. You have insurances. Although it's a very uncomfortable situation, and life insurance people who sell it tend to be scumbags. They tend to be looked at as scumbags, like, I don't want to have this conversation about me dying, but you surely will die. So you better have the conversation. The reality is, yes, it's a very tough conversation. I have to spend a lot of time talking about it. It's very difficult. However, there needs to be some insurance, and there's no insurance, and so we must talk about it.
He ain't lying.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
Thanks for all your help. Bye-bye, Tanja. Bye-bye.
This is a sick Negro.
What's up, y'all? It's Cali West. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. Yeah. Okay. Time to get serious about this. Okay, now I'm in the driver's seat and I'm bike. Now salute to my boy XL Pro. He says like, share, and subscribe. Says $ Cash App. No, Cash App, $ Cali West 1. Salute. And I really appreciate you, G. Yeah. Now, of course, XL Pro says come back to the game, man. Righteous Fear up. The Righteous feels real in the field. Salute. There we go. Yeah. So, all right, y'all, I appreciate the love in the chat. Now, of course, we're going to go to the topic at hand. Now, it appears that Megan Thee Stallion, I put Megan Thee Stallion. Hey, did I do that on purpose? Hey, that's her new name. Megan Thee Stallion, bruh. I didn't even do that. Hey, I didn't even do that on purpose.
Gotcha.
Megan Thee Stallion. I love it, bruh. What y'all think about Megan Thee Stallion, y'all?
Emotional damage.
Hey, you know what? Yo, let's see if we can make that a thing. Megan Thee Stallion. Because that bitch is scandalous. Scandalous. So that bitch is named Megan Thee Stallion. That must, she's a scallywag and she's scandalous, Megan Thee Stallion. Wow, that was really a typo, y'all. That was truly a typo, but I definitely think that does match, yo, for real. And I think y'all like that shit because more people are coming in now. So anyway, y'all. So let's talk about who Megan Thee Stallion is dating. Because I have it here. Reporting live with ESPN. Now, let me share the screen. So y'all can see what I'm talking about. Then, then I'm going to read. Even though Caddy can't read, what I'm saying, he's still going to read. Y'all see what it say right there? Klay Thompson seemingly confirms relationship with the rapper Megan Thee Stallion, bruh. Bruh.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
Like I told y'all, I'm not saying that Megan Thee Stallion is not smashable or nothing like that. You feel me? But here's the thing. Is that big old 5'11" piece of boom boom, used up boom boom, worth a night in jail? Much less a 10-year bid like what's that dude name? Serving a 10-year bid like Tory Lanez?
Nope.
No. But guess what? People still want to dip their hand, they still want to put their hand in the cookie jar, you know what I'm saying? Dip all in that pudding. Okay. All right. And when you come up with something, that's your white ass, right? Okay. Look like the righteous fear is real in the field. Y'all boys is in the building in the chat. 17 and 0 says it definitely matches. Right? Doesn't it? It don't A's. It definitely matches, bro. It definitely matches. XL Pro says Megan getting jammed and rammed, man. Yo, she get jammed and rammed all day, G.
Jammed and rammed.
Like Jam City.
That's all she like, bruh. You know what I'm saying? This chick is insatiable. You know? But, Megan Thee Stallion, you know what I'm saying? That's what she like. So, hey, that's what she like. That's what she like. Whoo, boy. Boy. Yeah. D Griff says, man, finally off of work. Salute, G. He says Tory Lanez. He thinking about D1 babies. That's what I was kind of thinking about, because she is tall. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. There been a couple of times where I looked at a couple of chicks like, damn, girl, you kind of big. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could probably give me some tall kids. I haven't even done that. I could honestly admit. 17th and 0 says another ninja's that's gonna mount the stallion. Yes, another ninja's gonna mount the stallion. Yeah.
It's an evil world we live in.
Damn, she getting bugged up. Look, Tory Lane's been in jail, and Megan Thee Stallion, everything between the trial and him being in jail, Megan Thee Stallion has had at least 4 ninjas in between that time. Remember, she was dating the soccer player. She dated that Party Fontaine or whatever his name is, Feminist Fontaine, the soccer ninja. This NBA cat, this Klay Thompson cat from the Golden State, and then there's somebody else who I don't really remember. But yo, even before the whole Tory Lanez situation, Megan Thee Stallion had dated plenty of dudes in the industry. Do y'all know that? Yo, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but she dated Moneybag Yo for a little while too. Do y'all know about that? Man, yo, Megan Thee Stallion, bro. 17 says it's been 7. See, yo. Megan Thee Stallion, bruh. Dude, she's been run through more times than a Holland tunnel, bruh. Yo, man. Like, at this point, it's like, have y'all ever had some socks and they used to be nice and tight, but then, like, after a while, like, the ankle, like, saying the stitching comes out of it and it's all loose and baggy? At this point, that's about how Megan Thee Stallion is, bro.
This is a sick Negro.
Bruh. She been ran through more times than a Holland tunnel. And go figure, these are just the people in the industry that we know about.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and rammed.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
Yeah. 17 says it's been 7. D Griff says she claims only one of them got to hit. Man, bruh.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Emotional, damn! This is a sick Negro.
Bruh, she is lying, bruh. Look, she went on Gayle King's TV show in front of all of America and lied that she didn't sleep with Tory Lanez, remember? And then when the case was out and she was okay, she came back talking more shit. Now, 17 now says Another video showed her list today. Bruh.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah, bruh. She's definitely been ran through, bruh. Ran through choo-choo, bruh.
Holy Jesus.
Your boy Kelly West needs to bring back the ran through choo-choo episodes, bruh. Remember my ran through choo-choos? We need to make the ran through choo-choos again. Yeah, man. Shit. NBA Jam. Yeah, boy. Yeah, that's all she like. That's all she like it.
And round.
Like Jam City.
Now, of course, 17 says Blueface had some too. God damn. Yo, hey, I wouldn't be surprised if ASAP Rocky to hit that shit too. 17 says Carl Crawford has some too. Shish. God damn, bruh. Shit. D Griff says, I think I might be related to the lady in the blue. Oh shit, for real? Well, salute to you and salute to her.
Jam and round.
Jam City.
Okay. Shout out to D Griff's auntie. Salute to D Griff's. Hey, shout out to D Griff's Kim.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jam and round.
Like Jam City.
All got a dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
Yeah, shout out to her. I forgot her name. Somebody asked me about her name the other night, and I forgot. 17 says BS has only been one. Right. Man, we know damn well she fucking lying, bro.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
D Griff says, I wouldn't be surprised if Antonio Brown hit. Oh, yeah, man. AB definitely hit it. Shit, the Kanye West of NFL. Oh, he definitely hit that shit, bro. He definitely hit that shit. Now, D Griff says, I wouldn't be surprised if... Oh, no, I already said that already. Tori Gregg, another NBA player, she was just in bed a couple weeks ago on a video. Woo-wee. That piece leave on fire, boy.
Emotional damage.
D Griff says, yeah, she remind me of my cousins in Georgia. He said her name is Alexia Tyler. Right. And then he says Jack Black probably cracked. Goddamn. Shit, who ain't cracked by this time? Shit. Epstein probably got a piece of that too. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he probably got her when she was in high school, junior high or something. Shit, everybody done had Megan, bro. Everybody done had Meg, bro. And then what's crazy is that this dude seen this whole debacle go down and he still wiped her up, bro. He still wiped her up, bro.
You're a victim.
17 says at D Griff, she's from Georgia, even though she looks like she's from the 7th Ward in New Orleans. I ain't gonna lie, I thought she was a Creole or something like that. He said her thing gets no breaks. He said D Griff says, I wonder if Future hit it. Oh, Future definitely hit it. Yo, I think there's pictures. No, look, all right. It is confirmed for sure that Future and Megan Thee Stallion hung out together. How's he not gonna fuck? Oh, he definitely fucked. Hey, look, at this point, bro, you be dealing with an industry chick. Yo, Future definitely fucked your bitch, dog. What can I say? Definitely, hey, Future definitely have been fucking, definitely fuck all these bitches, bro. And it's so crazy because, bitches will talk shit about him. But guess what? They'll still give him that pussy, though. They'll still give him that pussy.
It's an evil world we live in.
Said that ninja at the Bible study hit. God damn. Sheesh. D Group says 17-0. I know she from the same area as my family. Dope. Yeah, man. So, I guess I showed the article, but I never read it, right? Let's read up what what ESPN got to say. Now, of course, like I said, let me share it on the side of the screen. It's a boom. Klay Thompson seemingly confirms relationship with rapper Meg Thee Stallion, bro.
This is a sick Negro.
Yo, Klay Thompson. If I was you, bro, if I was you, my chica, you know what I'm saying? I understand you got to hit it, you know? Hey, I ain't lie. I'll fuck Megan Thee Stallion.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
I will not fuck her Roski. And after I hit that shit,
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
now, let's see what ESPN got to say about this. So it says Klay Thompson's trip to the Bahamas led to to a usual off-season vacation social media collage from an NBA player. Unlike others, however, Thompson found a way to seemingly soft launch his relationship with Meg Thee Stallion. Rumors about the Dallas Maverick guard and Grammy Award-winning relationship started swirling after the rapper, birthday Megan Pete, posted a photo on Instagram Thursday. As Pete posed next to a pool, fans spotted what looked to be Thompson laying in the background. Thompson took matters into his own hands with his Instagram post on Saturday. In one slide, the four-time NBA champion posed alongside someone presumed to be Pete, facing away from the camera. Another slide included that snap of him holding hands with someone, also to believe to be Pete. Here go the picture, y'all. Just so y'all can see what we're talking about here. Here we go. He holding hands with the bitch. Ooh. Oh shit, he sure is in the background though. Oh, okay. I was wondering what else circling that. Yeah, that's definitely him, bro. Hey, yo, you know people are petty, bro. Yo, do y'all see that comment on the side? It's a yo in the comment section. It's a she gonna find a hitter. She gonna find a shooter one way or another, bruh.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
That was cold, bro. That was a cold one.
Emotional damage.
That was cold, bro. That was cold-blooded. Shit, she almost as big as him. Shit. Wow. Wow. I'm telling you, y'all, NBA players, they got game on the court, but they don't have no game on the street, bro. Because why would you, I mean, nothing's wrong with having fun with her, bro, but hopefully he just, say, look, hopefully he tosses to the side, but he up here kissing the bitch, bro. After she done sucked off how many phalluses, bro? She done sucked off plenty of phalluses, bro.
Nasty bitch.
I'm sorry, bro. I mean, like, here's the thing, like, I mean, we know these hoes be sucking dick, but goddamn, I gotta be kissing you though. Why can't we just? I mean, fine. I just wouldn't put that. I'm kissing her. I'm kissing her. She done had 7 dudes ever since Tory Lanez been in jail, and Tory Lanez only been in jail since what, December of last year. He got convicted. I think they sent him to jail. I think they sent him to prison after Christmas, right, or before Christmas. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was before Christmas. And she done had 7 cats, and now she getting with Klay Thompson, and he think he a winner, bro. I'm telling you, bro. These ninjas be fucking some simps, bro.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I keep telling y'all, these NBA cats, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you grew up in the hood and, you know what I'm saying, the only way out the hood was through basketball and you was raised by a single mother, you can do some old goofy shit like this, bro. Am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong. Now, see, people start going through the list already. Said the ones that haven't let hit is Slim Thug, Thirsty Ass, Ninja is dehydrated, right? Well, the reason why Slim Thug can't get Megan Thee Stallion is because one, he's coming from a one from a simp standpoint, one, and then two, I don't want to talk shit about Slim Thug or nothing like that, but I ain't trying to talk shit about Slim Thug or nothing, but I don't know. Is he really even like that? I mean, is he even popping like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, when was the last time he cut a track? You know, these women, they're all about the clout. You feel me? Like, maybe if he had loads of money, if he had 50 Cent money, maybe, but you know what I'm saying? Slim Thug, you know. And kind of goofy. As much as that we used to think he was so gangster, like, now I look at him a little differently now, bro. Now, D-Griff says, did you hear Jay Tiller got fired? No, but that might be my show for tomorrow. Interesting. And I ain't lie, I've foreseen that kind of happening. I've totally foreseen that happening. They wasn't going to fire her immediately because they don't want to. And here's another too. She's still probably going to sue them. You know what I'm saying? But if they would have fired her immediately after that situation, she would have definitely came after them with fire and brimstone. But I think the fact that they let her go on, they're probably gonna let her go. They probably found some type of way for her not to sue her, like, you know, it was breach of contract that she did some shit like. Because you know what? Let's be real. Joy Taylor has been on a whore tour. You know how, you know, Tribe Called Quest was like, we're on a war tour. She's on a whore tour. Where she's basically like unearthing all her little sexy stuff, right? So, you know, and you know, she got her own podcast now. So hey, hopefully she makes it big that way. She better show the money makers like what's that other chick? Cheyenne Taylor. They got sexy light skinned woman with some big ass tatas. They never let down, huh? Oh, 17 else said G-Eazy had Roll the Stallion. Oh, yeah, he definitely had Make the Stallion. I've been heard about that. As a matter of fact, listen to this. He got with G-Eazy after she was with Moneybagg Yo. 17 else says Michael Bleasy has mounted the Stallion. Then soccer player Romeli Lakuku has mounted the Stallion. Sheesh. Said Megan the power forward. Sheesh. Said, remember Slim Thug had a thick ass Jamaican chick at his spot one time? Nah, I don't know about that, but that sounds interesting though. But salute to him. Okay, so if you got some thick ass Jamaican things coming through, why you fucking want Megan Thee Stallion? Yeah, Megan Thee Stallion. Nah, she ain't fucking with Thug. Shit, people don't even fuck with Thug. How are they gonna fuck with Thug? How she gonna fuck with Thug? And plus, too, he's a simp, man. Females do not like simps, bro. Simps only like, look, females don't like simps when they need to be saved. And then he said, yeah, one of my guys sent me that shooter comment. Right, that was funny though. She's gonna get a shooter one way or another. That's some cold-blooded shit, bro. That was actually that was reprehensible, bro. Yo, that was reprehensible, bro.
Emotional damage.
All right, so let's hear more about this Booch's relationship with this ninja. Because I want to hear about the simp status. I want to hear if he proposed to her yet. It says the post went viral and comments quickly poured in. Dwight Howard dropped 3 fire emojis, and Thompson's former Golden State Warriors teammate Quinn Cook wrote, "There he go." Kevin Durant simply said, "That boy." Okay. Now, 17 says, actually, Klay Thompson ain't wifing that. He runs through hoes. There was a broad that was at a Dallas game and with her ninja. Klay eyed the broad and she left with Klay while Playboy went to get food. God damn, bruh. Oh, he ice cold on him like that, huh?
I can't believe you did this. I'm appalled. You ain't Paul. You a nigga that's stealing.
Okay. So he steal more than just basketball. He be stealing niggas' hoes, huh?
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
Oh. So he picks up a high percentage of steals per game. Now I get it. That's some cold fuck. That's fucked up, but man, hey, it is what it is.
My nigga.
Still kissing the bitch though. I mean, damn, it's already bad enough he kissing her in the background, but he kissing her in public. Like, does he know where her lips been, bro? Don't he know where her lips been?
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
This is a sick Negro.
Yo, let me just give y'all a hint what Megan Thee Stallion was doing with her lips, yo. And this ninja, bruh. And this ninja here is still over here kissing her on record, bruh. On record, bruh.
This is a sick Negro.
I don't know. I mean, I'm glad to hear that he's probably not going to keep her for too long. Because I was actually going to say that too, but still. Like, man, I just kind of feel like if I'm an NBA player, bitch, we ain't boyfriend or girlfriend. Look, yeah, you might see me with her. You might see me with her in public. Just like how my ninja with the beard, what's my dude's name? How can I forget his name? But I just made a story about, I just made a video about him about a month ago when he took, when he had Cherokee the Stallion come to his game. How can I forget that name? Brother with the long beard. But anyway, see, I didn't get on him too much because I knew I knew exactly what his objective was. He got a chick who he knew that was gonna take it in the dupe shoot, the poom poom, her mouth and her ears. You feel me? Like she done did it all. It was nothing that she was not gonna do for that man. So he told her as he flew her out to the Clippers game. Shit.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Make it like BK. Have it your way. Why not? I mean, he has the money. I don't know. I just kind of feel like, fellas, sometimes I just believe like when we just do too much, like sometimes there's no need to just do too much. Like sometimes we got to recognize ourselves for what we are, And I'm gonna play this video with Denzel Washington later on if I remember. But yo, man, look, when we're great, man, we gotta we ourselves. We gotta recognize greatness in ourselves. I mean, yeah, I understand he might be humble or whatever, but I don't know if it's even humble. I just feel like black men. I just kind of feel like we just have a high propensity for wifing up and uplifting fucking hoes. Let's call it what it is. Yeah, I took your bitch. Why would you want to take my bitch? I mean, I don't say you want to have sex with my bitch, but why would you want to take my bitch? And at that point, if you took her, she's not my bitch. She was never my bitch if you took her. But, man, here's the thing. Coach Greg Adams was right. Men are all about ego. We do let our egos, get to the best of us. But not in the way that we should. You feel me? And we need to use it in better ways other than acting like I'm her boyfriend just to be with Megan Thee Stallion. Fuck that shit, man. Now, 17 to 0 says he ran a full court press. All right. No doubt. Dwayne Rose says Grimes NBA story, if true, us the Chris Webber. I heard the mic drop the other day. Some husbands are in the friend zone. Ooh. Man, shit. Man. Well, we all know that most marriages are sexless. I mean, statistically speaking. Yeah. I remember I had a girl who was trying to hold out on me. And I remember I told my brother, my older brother, right? And I remember my older brother telling me, like, you know, because my brother, he's about what? Maybe 2.5, 3 years older than me. You know, the good thing is that's one good thing about having an older brother or a younger brother. You can always kind of talk to them about females and stuff like that, right? Iron sharpens iron. But he mentioned to me, like, he said to me, he was like, he said, well, you know, when you be with a woman for a while, you know, she's eventually not going to want to do it to you like often or whatever, right? Like, you know, the sex is going to drop off, right? Eventually, or at least, you know, but he was like, but he said, y'all wasn't even together long enough for y'all to, you know, say for us to be trying to play them games. So, you know, these women will play them games with you, man, especially when they feel like you ain't got nobody else to go with. You know, that's why you got to prove them otherwise. Got to prove otherwise. But I can honestly say, I think at that time when I even had a discussion, I think I was at a low point at that time. You know, but even fucking with that bitch or even worrying about what a bitch think in the first place. You know, now maybe a decent woman, one thing, but who gives a fuck what a bitch think, right? You know, a fucking hood rat, Jezebel. Now 17 says, to be real, that's all of them though. He shouldn't have took the picture doing it though. Right, that's essentially what I was alluding to. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say that, you know what I'm saying, because I don't want to necessarily condone kissing a chick who has been a known 3 or 4 either. But damn, we gonna do that shit in public. Like, you could just hold hands and, you know, hold each other. Now, if I get an endorsement, I get some money. Hey, at this point, you know what I'm saying, that might be different. But you just gonna kiss the bitch because fuck that shit. Bitch, no. Like, you've been, you know, your lips have been known to been wrapped around other people's thing. No, we're not kissing in public. You'd be lucky if we kiss at all. Straight up. Like, honestly, like, yeah, like if I know a girl is not exclusive to me, we're not kissing. Fuck that. And I know she's for the streets, we're not kissing. That's out the question. D. Griff says James Harden. Facts. Daphne Joseph says, hey, Callie. What's up, boo? 17-0 says they just tell me. They just tell anything just to smash and pass. Right. And, you know, I just kind of feel like, you know what, fellas, you might tell the truth and you might miss out on some poom poom, but there's so much poom poom out there. You know, sometimes if a female doesn't want to sleep with you, it's a blessing in disguise. Because, you know, it's after you sleep with a female, that's when you start realizing all the reasons why you should not be fucking with her. D. Griff says folks were saying she messed up his game. LOL. Definitely. By far, of course. Don't trust Megan Thee Stallion. Daphne Joseph says. Yeah, we nicknamed Megan Thee Stallion. I don't know if you noticed. I think I got bit on my nose by a mosquito or something because that itch right here. Anyway, long story short is now Daphne Joseph. We have coined Megan Thee Stallion's new nickname here on the Righteous Sphere. We call her Megan Thee Stallion because she's a scallywag and a skeezer. Now, 17-0 said, did you see Patrick Beverly getting Travis Hunter's? No, did you see Patrick? Wait a minute. Did you see Patrick Beverly getting Travis Hunter's hunted by a broad he just proposed to? She treated that shit like if that was what he was gonna do, I'll take the ring till I get better player. Woo! I did not see that, but damn, that's content, yo. This content, yo, there's always something, yo. There is no goddamn way that, you know what I'm saying, I can't do this 5 to 6 days a week. There's too much, always content, man. There's always content of somebody getting fucking fleeced and baked and just looking bad out here.
Emotional damage.
He also says almost all the husbands or long-term boyfriends are in the friend zone. Hey, facts. D-Griff says, imagine a dude getting married, a virgin, and ended up in a sexless marriage. Hey, you know what's crazy? It happens. What's crazy is, you know what? It happens more often than we know. That's what's scary. I mean, I think nowadays with the day and age of the internet and stuff like that, I don't see how you could be a dude not getting no pussy. I mean, even if you're not a good looking dude. I mean, because at this point, you could essentially just pay for that shit. Straight up. D-Girl says 17th and 0. Yeah, I saw Patrick Beverly. Damn, I need to see this shit. That sounds like the next video. For real. Now, of course, let's see here. Yeah, man. Whew. I'm telling you, hey, this goes to show that men love hoes to some degree. Even if we do drop her, just the fact that he's willing to even be tied to her to the point that he like kissing on her like that. Like, yo, think about it, y'all. Who else have we seen Megan Thee Stallion kiss? Have y'all even seen her kiss this Party Fontaine ninja? I don't think I've even seen her kiss him. Have y'all seen her kiss Rich Fontaine? Rich Fontaine will probably floss her more than anybody else, I would say, out of all her girlfriends, all his girlfriends. Now, what else does it say? It says, oh, okay. So essentially, it was a short article. Ain't really much to say. It was just that, I guess. Oh, listen to this. Oh, shit. Hold up, y'all. There's more. All right, it says Memphis Grizzlies guard Ty Jerome wrote, "Whoa, hard launch." Thompson responded, "I'm all gas, no brakes, Jerome. And arguably summer's most surprising film underway." Oh, okay. Listen to this. Pete was romantically linked with Boston Celtics forward Torrey Craig last year, bruh. Dog. Her poom poom still got his stuff in it, bruh.
Nasty bitch.
Did she even take a shower yet, bruh? God damn. Thompson is coming off his first campaign with the Dallas Mavericks, where he averaged 14 points, 3.4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Wasn't he doing better on when he was with Golden State? But I don't know. Wow. Okay, y'all. So you know what? That's crazy. That's insane. But yo, I must say, everybody who's tuning in, y'all. Oh shit. We got some more chats. Everybody who's tuning in, y'all, whether you're on X, formerly known as Twitter, whether you're on Facebook, whether you're on YouTube, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. Come on, y'all. Give it up to Cali West and give it up to the Righteous Fear. Come on, y'all. Salute. Come on, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it. Press that like button. You know what I'm saying? Share this video. You know what I'm saying? Make it do what it do so other people could get in.
My nigga.
I appreciate y'all for real. So yeah, quick interlude. Then we're gonna go back to the second quick interlude, and then we're gonna go to the super chat. No, we're gonna go to the chats. I ain't got no super chats, unfortunately. Even though I'm monetized, you know, I ain't got no super chats today. You know, I would love a super chat. Y'all can always head over that Cash App, $ Cali West 1. All right.
Mike, see what you've done? I don't know who you are. I don't know where you are, but you may want to start changing your ways or changing your name.
You know this person? No, it's just so hilarious. People in Albuquerque, right?
It's an evil world we live in.
Ah! I want to see what you look like under the mask. Like, why are you hiding your face?
I'm hiding my face for the same reason you're wearing makeup.
No way, boy. No way, boy.
No. No, wait.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Oh, I love reading Rainbow. Butterfly in the sky. Come on. I can go twice as high.
Let's get it on.
Take a look.
Nigga. My nigga.
Reading rainbow.
You think it's a game?
I can go anywhere.
Suck my dick.
Friends to know.
My nigga.
Nigga. Something's wrong with reading Rainbow.
Yo, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? The righteous fear is real. The righteous fear, the righteous fear is real. Say that 3 times. The righteous fear is real. I appreciate y'all boys. For real, for real.
He ain't lying.
Okay, so let's go to this comment section. Comment section. Okay, what did we miss? Damn. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see here. 17 now says that's why after being a husband, it will take special chick that has proven good to be a good-hearted woman for me to commit to another one or even be in a serious relationship. Yeah, for real. It'll take a look. I would say not only does it take a special woman, but it'll take a woman to even understand that I ain't gonna be monogamous. I ain't gonna be necessarily being a hoe out here. I don't really have the time to be a hoe or the money to be a hoe. But best believe I'm gonna have more than one chick. You know what I'm saying? As long as you know she might be the main one, but as long as you know she ain't the only one, we good. So I will tell you where I saw it, but not on your chat though. Ha 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 ha. Right. He said that's true. We do. Unfortunately, I came to accept the fact that I can't get mad for them being that way. Facts. Like, you know, like here's the thing. Once you kind of it's like once you understand women, you can never really be mad at them. You just handle them like you don't get mad at a lion for being a lion or being a tiger or, you know, or a donkey being a donkey or being an ass. You know, you just got to just deal with them in that capacity. You know, it is what it is. D. Groove says, I think Dave Blunt's is the biggest simp out of all the rappers. Dave Blunt's? I don't even know if I know who even that is, man. There's so many rappers nowadays, I can't even keep up. Dave Blunt's. Interesting. I might have to check that out, D. Griff. You know, what's such a simp? Damn. Maybe one. I heard of him, though, but I just don't know. I can't really pinpoint exactly who he is or what. 17 then says, oh, no, not that car, bruh. He said, them circles she doing. He said, I will also have more than one and not monogamous. She could be the main one, though, like you said. D. says, I'll send you his IG. All right, bet. All right. So with that being said, y'all, let's get to this second main event because I thought this is very, very interesting. As y'all see from the second part of this video, woman wants her new man to let her baby daddy live with them, bruh.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Oh. Who are these niggas? I cried laughing when I read. You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
Like, this chick is crazy. Like, okay. Yes, this might be a skit. Because guess what? There's going to be some, it's a skit ass ninja who going to say it's a skit, right? It doesn't even matter if it's a skit. We all know that art imitates life. We all know that even if this is a skit, somebody had been asked this fucking crazy ass, idiotic, psycho ass question. Where's it at? Here we go.
You think a dude that you was
Hold up. Let me cue this up the right way.
My baby daddy stay over?
What?
Can my baby daddy stay over? Well, can he come over and stay with us?
Girl, stop playing with me. Go ahead and wash them dishes.
What you mean?
I'm serious. Go ahead and wash them dishes. I'm not playing.
That's a serious question.
Can you go wash the dishes? Because you playing with me right now.
Why you not giving me an answer?
You trying to make me mad or you trying to clown? Like, what is you doing right now?
I'm serious. He need a place to stay. So I'm asking, can he stay over here?
You talking about the same dude who was on the phone stunting like he had all his money?
Come on.
And now he asking for a place to stay?
You know everybody's situation. Don't do that.
I don't know. What's up? He broke?
He's down. I'm not gonna say he broke, but he's a little low on money right now. So I'm saying.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
You think a dude that you was trying to mess around with, you think I'm gonna let him come stay in my house?
First of all, he was my baby daddy for a minute.
Girl, go ahead, get out of here. Go ahead. I'm not letting your baby daddy is not come and stay in my house.
Why not? So you can't be a good Samaritan and let him stay over here?
Yeah, tell him $300 a night. Tell him $300 a night.
$300 a night?
No, so don't ask me. Tell him don't ask me that dumb question like that.
Don't worry about it.
Go ahead on.
I don't got time for you. You just aggravating, man.
Why am I aggravating?
Hey, don't worry about it.
Try to eat all the pizza? Man, what? That little boy did his right, taking the cheese off the pizza and leaving it in the box.
Bruh.
Shut up, bitch.
Bruh. So hold up. Yo. So let me get this straight. See, this is why Coach Greg Adams tells us to leave the black community, bruh. Because I have Dr. Umar on one side telling me to wife up these women, right? These women who made a mistake, right? These single mothers, right? So I move up this single mother into my crib. I move her rugrat in the crib, okay? Another man's seed. This kid is going to grow up to probably be as big as his daddy and end up whooping my motherfucking ass. And guess what? And me, got to go and let the ninja move in? What?
This is a sick Negro.
Bruh. Yo. Buddy, look. Buddy already bad enough. He already taking the chance about being a single mother. He had to keep the boy with him, right? So he ain't got no choice in the matter. But this ninja was like, you asked me what?
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Yo. Hey, let's rewind that. Yo, let's rewind that one more time.
You think a dude that you was trying to mess around with, you think I'm gonna let him come stay in my house?
First of all, he was my baby daddy for a minute.
Girl, go ahead, get out of here. Go ahead. I'm not letting your baby daddy is not come and stay in my house.
Why not? So you can't be a good Samaritan and let him stay over here?
Yeah, tell him $300 a night. Tell him $300 a night.
$300 a night?
No, so don't ask me. Tell him don't ask me that dumb question like that.
Don't worry about it.
Go ahead on.
I don't got time for you. You just aggravating, man.
Why am I aggravating?
Hey, don't worry about it.
Try to eat all the pizza? Man, what? That little boy did his right, taking the cheese off the pizza and leaving it in the box.
Bruh. Yo. I don't know about y'all, but I think if a chick asked me that question, like, okay, because y'all know I'm 45, right? Okay. I'm not saying I'm looking for a single mother. I'm not saying I will date a single mother. But let's just say, like, let's just say I was in that position and I decided, okay, fine, you know what, this chick, she's just a dope chick, man. Man, this pussy's so good, man. I gotta be with this chick, dog. I even fucking make that boy, I raise that boy too. the moment she tell me or ask me some stupid shit like, can her child's father, the dude who was digging her down, can live in that place where me and her at, yo? Bruh.
You got a girl. Drop her.
Bruh. That would have been the end of a relationship. This nigga was like, nah, man, she can't stay over here. Then he was like, then he got hungry and was like, oh, do y'all eat all the pizza? Like, he just changed the subject that fast. Bruh. I wouldn't have wanted to eat. I wouldn't even have had an appetite. Bruh, I couldn't eat. I wouldn't have an appetite. Look, my chick, who I've been raw dogging and taking care of her son and have these niggas living in my crib, bruh. You know, I hate that word niggas, but I'm saying it. These two niggas, yeah, because guess what? Bitches could be niggas too. I have these two niggas living up in my crib, and she has the gall to try to help another man when I'm helping her and her little man, bruh. I could not eat. She'll probably have to leave that night. I mean, probably not that night because by law, I can't kick her out that night. But I would be putting an eviction on her ass. I would have the sheriff serve her papers to get out my crib in motherfucking 30 days. And her child and that ninja could figure it out together, bruh. What the fuck, man? And he just took it up and tried. It was like, hey, any more pizza? Is there any more pizza? After all that, the only thing the nigga could think about was pizza. Bruh. I understand, and I get the fact that he said no. But bruh, I don't know. Like, am I doing too much, y'all? Am I talking shit? Am I just being alpha? Am I being alpha, big boss, big bad wolf? Am I just talking shit? Like, yeah, I think like y'all would have just, I'm just saying, like, would y'all have just sat down and just accepted that? Can we do a poll, y'all? If I do a poll, y'all, hopefully y'all will participate. Let's do a poll, y'all. I really have to know. I mean, I know most people, you know what? Let me need to make a poll. The Roger Sphere is in agreement. In agreement. None of us will probably be with that girl. Would y'all be with that girl? Would y'all still cheat with? Could y'all still continue a relationship with a chick who wanted to help another man who she didn't even say like, okay, fine, yo, you know what I'm saying? I know we have a joint account, but you know, my child's father, I don't want this nigga in the streets. I kind of want him by his job so he could keep on paying me child support or he could keep on providing for his son, you know. Can I just, you know, like if it, you know, that's one thing. I mean, that would even be that would still be a problem, but that's one thing. That's a whole nother debate. But so you want the dick who was in you, who made another you, he made another himself with you, and you want me to allow that in the house? To think about it, they gonna fuck. Trust me, yo. First day, yo. First day, you're a victim. They gonna be fucking, bro. First day, it could be smelling like straight pussy, bro. You'll come in the house like
emotional damage.
Yo, bruh. And even if he, yo, I would be scared that when I leave for work, that he's in my house digging her out, bruh.
Jam and round.
Like Jam City.
The whole mere fact that she even asked me that if it was okay or if can he, I would have put two and two that they already fucking.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jam and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind got a dick up in that girl at one time and took her breath some more.
Confession time. I almost got with a single mother. When I said got with a single mother, I was already her boyfriend. We already had an apartment together. Me, her, and her child was living together, right? And I can honestly say that I probably think the only reason why I probably entertained it was because of the fact that, you know what I'm saying, the baby father was dead. You feel me? The baby father was, you know, he was deceased. So it was like, okay, at least he was completely out the picture. But baby daddy alive, that's, I don't know, that, bruh, that's, bruh. Nah, bruh. I don't think that's, I wouldn't take that.
Let's go gambling! Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it.
I wouldn't take that bet, bro. Let me see what y'all say about these comments, because I'm gonna play that video one more time, because that's just insane. Damn. Somebody blowing up my other phone. Oh, okay. Now, D Grip, you said, I think Dave Blunt is the biggest simp of all rappers. Yo, do you see how big he is? He almost has no choice in the matter, bro. And word on the street is, I was thinking about doing a little piece on him too, because supposedly he got 4 girlfriends, and his girlfriend mad because she thought he was the only one who was smoking his millimeter Peter. Bruh. 17 Nell says, yeah, she tripping hard. D Griff says, man, Callie, I know a couple personally who let the new boyfriend move in before the ex-husband moved out. It definitely happens. No, I know it happens. Here's the thing. Anything can happen, bro. The question is, are you going to allow it? Are you going to allow it? Are you going to allow it? I mean, people have had some fucked up situations. People have some weird peculiar situations. But that's just a little too close for comfort. Shit, hey, if you fell on hard times, read this. This is going to sound kind of crazy. I mean, like I said, but guess what? Do you notice the Bible gives a remedy for just about anything? Well, when I say anything, I talk about relationships and stuff like that. Maybe y'all might not like the answers that y'all find in the Bible, but the Bible, goddamn, the Bible definitely says stuff. Man. Okay. I'm gonna have to silence this, bro. What is really going on over here? Hello? I'm gonna have to put this on mute, man. God damn. That's one of my race car group. Cause I don't know what the fuck that motherfucker's talking about, but that shit must have been hella important. Shit. I should drop my damn link for this shit in my damn car group. Damn it. That motherfucker's blowing my shit up, man. Messing up my damn podcast, cuz. Now, back to D. Griffey says, man, Callie, I know a couple personally who let the new boyfriend move in before the ex-husband moved out. It definitely happens. So let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Was there a new husband, the ex-husband, and the boyfriend all living there together? Break that down a little. You got to elaborate about that shit. That sounds insane. Elaborate on that, G. Shit was crazy, man. That's what it sounds like. I mean, it sounds crazy, but if you're telling me, if it's what I'm reading, because I'm very literal when it comes to reading, if you're telling me that listen to this. See, I'm reading it wrong. I know a couple who personally let the new boyfriend move in before the ex-husband moved out, meaning that it is a current husband, the before husband. Wait a minute. Okay. Maybe I'm tripping because it sounds like it's a damn love triangle, bro. Is it a love triangle? That sounds like a love triangle. Or, maybe I miswrote it, or maybe I'm misreading it. But please elaborate on that. That's insane. Oh, shit. D. Griff says, yeah, bro. It was all in the same apartment. Ex-husband, ex-wife, new boyfriend, and children. Oh, okay. Okay. I thought it was 3 people. I was like, goddamn, how that happen? I was like, she must be cucking her husband because like, how did she get a boyfriend? Okay. Oh, now I get it. Damn, that's crazy, bro. You know why that happens often too? That kind of happens because people, things are tight, man. Think about it. Things are so tight that people, and here's the thing. I'm not gonna say that it can't be plausible that it can happen and it can't not be physical, but just go figure. The reason why they have kids is because they have a physical attraction to each other. And I'm gonna just tell y'all this right now. Even if you don't like somebody, some of that attraction is still there. I mean, there's some people who do not want their baby mama and don't want their baby daddy back, but let's just say that the possibility of that is very, very strong. I mean, shit. You essentially alter her body by putting a baby in her. Straight up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. That's just insane, bro. Yeah, man. You'd be surprised what dudes are allowing and accepting. Like, I was texting this chick earlier before I was podcasting, and it's a little group I'm in, right? And in this group, it's on a dark side. I'm just be honest here. If y'all pay attention to Coach Greg Adams, it's on a dark side. She was on a dark side. Actually, it's a freak group. And essentially in this freak group, this girl kind of mentioned something about how, like, someone posted a video, not in a video of themselves, but a video of somebody else. I guess like a flick, right? And long story short, she was like, "Oh, I need to get that or something like that, right?" So immediately, you know what I'm saying? Essentially, all the dudes essentially flooded her inbox. Well, flooded her was like, "Oh, yeah, I'll give you this. Oh, I'll put this on you." People was posting pictures and, like, "Oh, I did this to you. I'll do that to you." There was like, someone was like, "Oh, can I DM?" asking and all that stuff, right? And literally, she posted that shit on Friday evening or Friday afternoon. They have been trying to holler at her for the last like 3 days, trying to get into that poom poom. So today, I was just like, shit, everyone want a piece of that. That's all I said. I just said, "Oh, they want a piece of that." And she was like, "Oh, I don't know why." And I was like, "Oh, I know why." She was like, "Oh, really? Tell me." I was like, "Oh, I'll have to tell you in private." And me and her kind of vibing and stuff, right? But she ended up basically alluding to me that she's engaged, right? And I was like, engaged? And as a free agent lifestyler, I try to attend to the free agent lifestyle rules of not dealing with another man's wife, right? Or another man's girlfriend or woman, ideally. I mean, nobody's wife, right? But here's the thing, though. She says we engaged, but we're in an open relationship. You're in an open relationship?
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, "Don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you." She said, "Okay, I think I can take it." So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and rammed.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
And it kind of sucks because I kind of had to leave her hanging because, the podcast comes first, right? Hopefully she'll understand. But long story short is, like, she's in a whole relationship, bro. Like, y'all talk about getting married, and you've essentially, like, you know what I'm saying? You basically recruiting. So I said to her, I said, "Oh, okay." I said, "Well, that's cool." I said, "Well, maybe." I said, "That's cool." I said, "Well, that means that, whoever else you deal with," when you kind of made that comment in that room, well, I didn't say that per se, but in my head, I'm thinking like, you made that comment in a room. Now you tell me you're in an open relationship. Okay, that means you just want to have fun. She then says, well, I didn't say all that. So I'm like, oh, she coming with some bullshit, right? I'm like, okay, what now? So then she says, well, if it's just, we have sex, if there's sex, then sex is just whatever. But she was like, but if we, she said, but if there's like, more or whatever, then I'm open to it. And I was like, ah, shit.
You don't find that suspicious? 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 You don't find that suspicious?
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
Right. So yeah, man. But long story short is, let's see here. Let's see here. Yo, okay. All right. I had to at least respond to her because that was like an hour or so ago. And I appreciate y'all tuning in and not, signing off when I just did that. I know that was a little bit, I wasn't trying to be disrespectful, but at the same time, too, you know how it be, you feel me? Y'all want your boys to get some little trim, even, what I'm saying, even if it's some dark side trim. But it is kind of crazy how they still play both angles, right? It's like you still want to get your freak on, but then you still kind of want to get married and stuff like that, bruh. That kind of scary about wanting to get married, bruh. Like, let's just say I met this chick off the street. This chick might be all telling me a whole different pickup line. Because think about it. That's essentially what these girls be doing on IG. It's like, you know them in public, so they don't say nothing to you because they know you ain't gonna pay. But on IG, they be talking a whole different game to a whole different type of dude. Mm-hmm. She's real. Oh, sure. I got a few comments. Okay. So, Degra says they divorced and it took a while for the husband to move out and she moved the new boyfriend in. She was such a bitch. Of course, hey, only a bitch can move the next new boyfriend in. Like, you telling me that you sucking his dick was so important that you had to fucking disrespect your ex in front of. Now, here's the thing. All right, fine. Let's just say she don't care about the ex, right? Damn, you don't even give a fuck about the kids. Like, yo, that had to have. Repeat this. I ain't realizing, y'all. What I'm realizing? Remember when they just like, they used to make kids not like, they used to cover kids' eyes and stuff like that. Yo, all experiences, good or bad, do shape people. That's why, like, as a kid, you're not really supposed to see naked ladies and stuff like that because they kind of want you to kind of go through your course of life. They know you're going to see some titties, but they kind of want you to see titties on your own volition, They don't want you to see titties at like 5 or 6, what I'm saying? They kind of want, or see pussy at 5 or 6. They kind of want you to get like 12 or 13 and finally maybe see a magazine or finally get some lucky or something like that, because everyone should kind of go within their timeline and not grow up too fast, right? So I just kind of feel like, so you basically showed your kids that it was okay to get fucked by another man in front of your kid, in front of their dad. And guess what? Kids might not know how to have, they might not know how to do the act, but kids, trust me, best believe kids have it in it. What's crazy? Kids have it in her knowledge that, what people are doing when they're not, when you don't see them, right? A woman and a man and they're in a room. Kids kind of know what's going on, bruh. That's fucking this nasty, bruh. That's disgusting, bruh.
Nasty bitch.
Yo, D Griff, was that a sister or some or there some white folks? I'm interested to know. That's crazy, bro. Now, D Griff says I actually know another couple that was in an open relationship, Asian dude and black chick. it was fucked up, especially after I found out dude was on dialysis. Aw, damn. Well, you know what? Beat this. Was she taking care of him though? If she was taking care of him, she was essentially his nurse. But here's the thing though, he probably had a little bit of money because this way, if he didn't have no money, that bitch would have been gone. So maybe that's not. Maybe he should have just hired a fucking Asian nurse and called it a day. You know, Ling Ling. D Griff says the wife was trying to get at my cousin and her husband was on dialysis. I didn't know the guy's still alive. That's sad. It was a black couple. Damn. But he probably had money or something like that. And damn, yeah, that's sad. Whew, that's sad. Man. Shoot, make me want to go to the doctor, man. Sad, man. You kind of want to, health is wealth, man. For real. Whew, health is wealth. For real, for real. I mean, depending on why he was on dialysis, man, I mean, here's the thing. We could kind of be realistic about life a little bit. Like, let's just say you was married to a woman and, let's just say, Lord forbid, that you couldn't, you couldn't perform or something. Like, let's just be real. Like, repeat this. It's like, for example, if she couldn't use her peace sleeve no more, would you not want to use your piece no more? Like, do y'all see what I'm kind of saying? Like, because just believe if she couldn't do it no more, you would still best believe you might love her and you might still be willing to die with her and take care of her the rest of her life. But guess what? The deal would have to be that you still gonna get some poom poom, right? So I don't know. Like, I don't really know. I don't know how to judge that situation. I mean, I do think there's a little callous and a little bit just disrespectful and shameful that she tried to fuck with your cousin because that's kind of close to home. But you know what's actually kind of crazy too at the same time? Think about it. Sometimes people deal with relationships. Here's the thing. People, ideally, and they kind of like, here's the thing. For example, it's like, have y'all ever been at the bar or at the club somewhere and like you met a chick and like it could be a girl that you meet a chick and you try to get at her or whatever, you try to talk to her, you try to pick her up or whatever. And let's just say she's not really paying you no mind, right? Or she's not really giving you that much of a vibe. But if her homegirl comes in or a homeboy comes in and they know you and they speaking to you and they got all excited and talk to you, y'all notice that all of a sudden, you're just a little bit more you're more the apple of her eye at that moment. Have y'all ever noticed that? I don't know about y'all, but I know that has happened to me plenty of times. You know what I'm saying? Where a chick will basically be giving me like the cold shoulder, but as soon as she realized that maybe I know somebody that she knows or somebody knows me, right? At that point, they automatically be ready because let's just be real, man. Coach Greg Adams, he was speaking some real facts the other day. He was like, man, when these girls be single, when these girls are single, they're scared as fuck. You know what I'm saying? They're scared as fuck. And maybe not necessarily that you're going to hurt. Well, you could hurt them, but they're not necessarily scared that you're going to physically hurt them, but they're kind of vulnerable because they don't it's like if they kind of catch feelings for you and you dump them, then they're just going to be all hurt and crying in their pillow. But as soon as the chick get a boyfriend or she's get engaged, you tend to start being a little bit more relaxed and more willing to test the waters and see if you could get a bigger and better deal. That's just how women operate, right? They operate from a realm of security. So when a chick sees that you know her homeboy or a homeboy know you or a homegirl know you or a family member or somebody know you, it's almost easier for them to give you the poom poom because you're almost, now I wouldn't say pre-selected necessarily because that's not your girlfriend or boyfriend who they seen you with, but at least they know that you're not just some bum off the street or you ain't no psycho. So the fact that they know that you ain't no psycho, you ain't gonna chop them up in pieces, dice them in pieces like the Hollywood, like the McDonald's slasher, they kind of know they're all right. So women tend to open up, when situations like that. Damn, how did we get here? Oh, Yeah, so that's kind of why, she got. Oh, now I know why. We kind of got there because D Griff brought up the her trying to get at your cousin. That's why she was trying to get at your cousin. It's convenient. It's close by. You know what I'm saying? He probably was willing to go smash in the car when she go back and treat the dude for dialysis. Like, beat this. Like, homeboy probably didn't even care. I don't know. They probably had, he probably didn't really care. Like, he probably, this is what it is. He had bigger things on his plate than worry about sex. And who she was going to give it to was probably the last thing on his mind. So I don't know. I mean, I think that's maybe the exception to the rule, right? I would think. D Griff said, hell nah, she wasn't taking care of him and wasn't telling my sister she wished she married a black man instead of an Asian guy. Oh, that's sad, bro. Oh, I didn't mean to laugh. That's sad, bro.
Emotional damage.
What a 304.
Nasty bitch.
Damn, bro. Yeah. Now, well, whew. And it was fucked up too, because what can he have really done in that state? I don't know how bad of a dialysis he was on. And the divorce probably would have been worse on him. That's sad. That's really fucking sad, bro. He said, D Griff said, now my cousin wasn't. Oh, he said, now my cousin wasn't going for her. It's so funny too. It's so ironic too. Sometimes you be hearing about these situations, right? Like, all right, when someone tells you, oh, there's a girl and a man, and they're in an open relationship, right? You know what? And she's down to fuck anybody, right? It sounds really, really, really nice. Oh, no, not really nice, but it sounds like, oh, you think about some chick who got like big country booty, big country titties, she's shaped nice and just nice and, nice, pretty face. Half the time these bitches be ugly. Half the time these bitches be all right, or they be subpar. The bitch is like a 4 or 5. You know what I'm saying? Hence, I ain't saying nothing's wrong with being an Asian guy, because there are some cool Asian guys. Look, here's the thing. Just because the dude's Asian, and I ain't, I ain't dick measuring motherfuckers. You feel me? Just because the dude is Asian doesn't mean that he can't get, no black woman. But just based off of how this woman kind of carries herself or whatever, and just based off of the atmosphere and what you're telling me, I could just assume that she probably was like a 4 or 5. Like, she wasn't even something that she wasn't even probably worth the trouble for him to even cross or disrespect anybody, or even be in that kind of uncomfortable situation. Like, first off, I find out a chick is married, that's a problem for me. Unless that woman's husband comes up to me and says, take my wife, or okay, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what my wife does. Hey, please dig her out. Please dig her out. At that point, shit, yo, I'm gonna go at her. I'm gonna go at her like a woodchuck at a wood in a woodshed, bro. But you feel me? Now, D Griff said she was slim with big titties, but my cousin had gotten some way better women. Oh, right, like, but see, what my whole point is that, but you kind of answered my point, and I'm kind of glad that you emphasized on it. He gets way better women. It just wasn't worth the trouble. Like, and here's the thing. Let me be honest with you. I mean, I'm kind of surprised that she didn't want to give you them draws. She didn't try to throw it your way. Why she didn't throw you your way? But I'll tell you this much. The fact that, since she was probably trying to get at your cousin was probably like, your cousin was probably, maybe the pick of the litter or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing. For some reason, when a dude is incredibly handsome or good looking or very attractive to women, anyone, look, you'd be so surprised though. It's almost literally the opposite of what happens with men, what happens with women. When a woman is beautiful and gorgeous, guess what? Men might all like her, but guess what? Not many men would even speak to her. Most men would be scared to talk to their fantasy woman if they bumped into her in person. Probably fumbling over their words. But guess what? When a man is attractive, guess what? Any woman feel like she got a shot. Trust me. Even old ladies will talk about, oh, hey, handsome. even an older woman, even an old lady, a grandma, great grandma, would tell this dude he handsome. Yo, so I bet you he was one of the dudes, he a ladies' man. D Grip says I was 18 at the time, plus she was friends with my older sister, so my sister wasn't letting that happen. Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay. Right. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, man, most of these relationships, that's why I ain't gonna lie, man. You can have friends, but I kind of feel like your friends should stay separate from your girlfriend and your wife and stuff like that because, familiarity brings contempt. And guess what? And I don't know if y'all ever had sex with someone who you probably wasn't supposed to do it with, i.e., like your girlfriend's sister or your ex-girlfriend's sister or something like that, right? But there's a sense of excitement because it's kind of like, ooh, I ain't supposed to be doing this. You feel me? Like, ooh, I ain't supposed to be doing this. You dig?
Got to know exactly who you are. Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it says, D. Griff says, yeah, old lady do that, LOL. Mm-hmm. Jackhammered, LOL. That's what JJ Diesel, Cowboy Trevor, 79 Smith says. Salute, G. We ain't seen you in a while. Salute to my boy JJ Diesel, Traveler 79 Smith, bruh. We appreciate your spiritual astuteness. Yeah, man. Will's actually getting biblical on my boy Sky Daddy 4444 channel on it was on Sunday, like I think at 2:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, or like 3 o'clock or so. Yo, man, Sky Daddy 4444. Yeah, he'll definitely spin his little game, bro. Y'all gotta check him out, bro, for real. But he'll definitely talking about that biblical stuff. He'll like right up your alley, JJ Diesel, for real. Yeah. But I'm gonna play this one video one more time. Then after that, we're gonna party and bullshit because I got time, you feel me? I got time, but I'm gonna play that video one more time. Especially the fact that JJ Diesel's in the building. He has to see this shit.
Can my baby daddy stay over?
What?
Can my baby daddy stay over? Well, can he come over and stay with us?
Girl, stop playing with me. Go ahead and wash them dishes.
What you mean?
I'm serious. Go ahead and wash them dishes. I'm not playing.
That's a serious question.
Can you go wash the dishes? Because you playing with me right now.
Why you not giving me an answer?
You trying to make me mad or you trying to clown? Like, what is you doing right now?
I'm serious. He need a place to stay. So I'm asking, can he stay over here?
You talking about the same dude who was on the phone stunting like he had all his money?
Come on,
and now he asking for a place to stay?
You know everybody's situation. Don't do that.
I don't know. What's up? He broke?
He's down. I'm not gonna say he broke, but he's a little low on money right now. So I'm saying.
Man.
Emotional damage.
You think the dude that you was trying to mess around with, you think I'm gonna let him come stay in my house?
First of all, he was my baby daddy for a minute.
Girl, go ahead, get out of here. Go ahead. I'm not letting your baby daddy is not coming stay in my house.
Why not? So you can't be a good Samaritan and let him stay over here.
Yeah, tell him $300 a night. Tell him $300 a night.
$300 a night?
No, so don't ask me. Tell him don't ask me that dumb question like that.
Don't worry about it.
Go ahead on.
I don't got time for you. You just aggravating, man.
Why am I aggravating?
Hey, don't worry about it.
So I ate all the pizza? Man, what? That little boy did this. Why he taking the cheese off the pizza and leaving it in the box?
Bruh.
Some of y'all say he go too hard. It ain't that bad. Oh, yes, it is. Now you see. You have cooned so bad that they damn near need to put your face in the dictionary next to the word coon.
I'm going to hospitalize you coons because I care about you. The Dr. Papa Mental Health Hospital for Coons.
JJ Diesel, I got you, bro, on that video. I'll send it to you after the chat. If I don't send it to you tonight, remind me. I'll send it to you. You dig? I got you. But he says she got soul ties with her baby daddy. You think? He said that's her problem. That's why I don't want no single mother.
My nigga.
Hey, facts. Hey, facts. Facts.
But shh, don't tell nobody.
JJ Diesel, bruh.
He ain't lying.
He ain't lying, bruh. That's looking at some crazy, insane shit, bruh. Bob Dabolino comes through and says, "Oh man, FBA simp culture. Ooh, ouch. Sheesh.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?"
Who are these niggas? I cried laughing when I read it.
You know what I'm saying? like,
we need to stay away from these niggas.
This is a sick Negro.
Yo, Bob Dabolino, salute, G. Thanks for checking in, bruh. Yeah, man, it's definitely simp culture, bruh. Because, yo, beat this. I mean, you know, you out here, these brothers out here doing wrong, bruh. The moment she told me, Bob Dabolino, the moment she told me that her baby daddy was gonna move in, or she even asked me, can he move in, bruh? Yo, at that point in time, it would have been game time. Look, yo, this old plain house, the Brady Bunch shit, over, done.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
And yo, after homegirl tried his face like that, the only thing this ninja was worried about was some motherfucking Pizza Hut pizza, bro.
How am I aggravating?
That's what he's worried about. Look.
So I ate all the pizza? Man, what? That little boy did this. Why he taking the cheese off the pizza and leaving it in the box?
Bruh. You cooked, bruh. JJD says, okay, 10-4. Then Bob Dabolino says, only one group of men that play stepdad as much as we do, and it ain't even close. Yo, JJ Diesel, Cowboy Traveler 79 Smith says, Proverb 31:3 says, warn against simping. Right. Oh, you know what? I'm kind of glad you bring up the scripture, because, yo, I was mentioning earlier, but I think I got sidetracked because, you know me, I just be talking my shit, right? Yo, the Bible essentially tells you, it gives you the remedy of, like, I think, look, I think it even tells you as much as, it tells you about employment, it tells you about taxes, it tells you about taxes, it tells you about laws, it tells you about, sexual relationships, right? It even talks about relationships between man and a woman, right? There's a reason why there's no testament about being a stepdaddy, y'all. Am I wrong? There's no testament about being a step fucking daddy, bruh. At all, bruh. As a matter of fact, that's why it says, oh, you're not supposed to have sex without marriage, or you're not supposed to even get divorced. in the Bible to be married is not by jumping over a broom or going down to the, to the state courthouse and signing a birth certificate. It was literally y'all having sex and eloping in the Lord's eyes. But there's a reason why in the Bible it says nothing about being a stepfather, because you wasn't supposed to be one. Now, some people are gonna disagree with me over that, and I'm not trying to be offensive to anybody, but there's a reason why. Because guess what? It's complicated. You're dealing with a woman who has another child by another man. I mean, damn. Think about it. Like, if the man is still alive and you don't want him around because you want to keep your woman because baby mamas and baby daddies like to hook up, like, something's wrong with that. Like, that almost be the thing. For you not to want your woman to fuck her baby daddy, that might be even going against God to some degree. Think about it, y'all. Think about it. Think about it on a biblical level. Even though y'all are sinning and fornicating, but you're also still continuing to fornicate if you want to keep someone's wife away from their husband. Think about it, because biblically, the baby daddy is her husband biblically. Bob Dabalina saying, name one other group of men who play stepdad as much as we do. It's us by over twice the percentage. I agree. I totally agree. You know why? I'm gonna break it down to you. It is because black men feel sorry for black women, although black women do not feel sorry for black men. Yo, you can put that shit on a t-shirt. Black men care more about black women than black women care about black men. Straight up. And don't tell me I know nobody's disagreeing with me, but anybody in the, all y'all ninja watchers and everybody, who's going to be talking shit in my comment section later, yo, don't bring up BLM, because BLM essentially benefited two overweight lesbianuses, right? Two fat lesbianuses made up most of all that money from BLM and bought houses around white folk with it, bro. Make that make sense.
Emotional damage.
They want to live with the same people who could stop the police violence. Because guess what? Let's be real. If they really wanted to really enforce the police, all their constituents could make it happen. But guess what? You know what, the ladies with BLM took that money, instead of trying to put it into lobbying into, maybe into different laws or something like that, not, or anything like that, or putting it back into the black community. No, they want to buy houses next to the same people who are oppressing them. Or, well, I'm not saying that they were oppressed, but they claim to be oppressed. The same people who are oppressing them, they want to be their neighbors. So talk about that for oppression. Now, let's see here. Let's see here. JJ Diesel says salute Bob Dabalino. JJ Diesel says the Brady Bunch culture is not just done, it's toast. Man, it never was there it never was, cuz never was. Bob Dabalino says that's some shameful ish. He said he's worried more about some cheap pizza. Right. Okay. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I just thought that was just really, really, really goofy of him. Like that pizza. Yo, I was telling the guys earlier, I could not even sleep, bruh. I could not even sleep if my girl would have said some shit like that. I could not sleep. I could not look. I could sleep. I could sleep. What I meant to say is I can't eat. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't even eat, y'all. I wouldn't even have an appetite. You would have ruined my appetite. I would have had to have 2 blunts, you know what I'm saying, in both of my hands, because, you know what I'm saying, the Lord would have had to stop me from kicking your ass off from that house that night. And guess what? Best believe in the morning, I'm still going to put eviction papers on your ass legally. And then Jesus says the Bible tells us the dietary law is not to simp. The man is the head of the woman, not to whoremonger. Jesus also says a wife is supposed to be a virgin until she's married. Facts. Yo, Sky Daddy was touching on that yesterday. He said if a woman has one body or more, I mean, there is say that in the Bible as well, but he was like, one body or more, she's not a wife. Even with one body. It makes sense. the only caveat to that was if she was to go get back with the dude who did it to her the first time, and if she only had one body, I guess she would still be a wife, but she couldn't be a wife for anybody else. So salute to Sky Daddy 4444. Bob Dabalina says, good evening, JJ. Then JJ Diesel says the Bible tells the laws of marriage. It tells the laws of life too. Bob Dabalina says we got to spread the word. There's more of us who think and feel the way we do. The problem is we're undated with simps online due to the algorithm. Facts. Because right now, I got a lot of people. Here's the thing. That's why I depend on people liking, subscribing to my channel, and sharing this with a friend or family member who might find this entertaining or enlightening. Because as soon as I shut off, YouTube don't pump my shit, man. Like I guess I'm on the ninja list. I'm on the behavioral bad. Like sometimes, every now and then, YouTube will let me out, let me off my leash, and I'm able to do my thing. And like I will say, I had a video. I think what was it last weekend? I had like 1,500 viewers on one video, and guess what? After that, it didn't move after that. So yeah, man, the algorithm definitely sucks. Jesus says I tell her to go find her own place and move her baby daddy with her. Facts. Because guess what? Y'all here are talking amongst each other. So like my first question I probably would have been asking. You know what? Another question I probably would have said before I asked her to before I even said that or even try to kick her out. I guess my first question would have been like, is you and him fucking?
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
JJ Diesel says, the Bible says not to make soul ties with harlots. Facts. I agree. Keep that rubber on, y'all.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and have assimilated sex with those harlots. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I'm a perverted monk. What can I say? Now, yeah, man. No wonder I'm glistening. I ain't got an air conditioner on. Oh. Damn. That's how you can tell, man, it was a forecast today because I don't have the air on and I'm not. I mean, I should be sweating. I'm sweating a little bit, but I'm not sweating that much. Now, Bob Dabalina says this is controversial, but a single mom who is submissive and a child's father is deceased could potentially be a good woman. Yo, Bob Dabalino, did you hear what I said in the beginning? Or let me ask a question. That's crazy that you say that. Did you hear my beginning of when I was talking maybe in the 20-minute mark? I mentioned that I dated a single mother. I actually almost married a single mother. I was seriously considering dating a single mother. I'm saying this woman, I ain't gonna lie, she was definitely my type, dark skin. She was kind of tall. Like me and her was almost damn near the same height. Chocolate, not fat, for her to have one baby, she was in pretty decent shape. Her stomach wasn't looking all butchered up. I can honestly say that she had a pretty decent stomach, and she looked pretty good naked. She looked good with clothes on and stuff like that. She was a professional. And me and her almost got, I was thinking about even marrying her, but she just showed me that she wasn't for me. So that's why me and her didn't get married. And what's crazy was me and her daughter definitely got along. Her daughter definitely kind of tied to me. Like her daughter would have definitely played the daughter role because, like I said, her dad was even around. And it was kind of sad because, me and her had a place together. And when I left, the daughter ended up telling me, like, since she wanted me to be her daddy. You know what I'm saying? You would have think that point, Hulk would have just begged me back. But guess what? She had her own plans, so we separated and we never got back together. So yeah, I guess potentially a woman could be a decent woman. I don't know if she could be married or be a wife, but she could be a good woman. I don't look. I'll go out on a limb and say that a woman with a single mother and a baby daddy who's still alive could still be a potentially good woman. The question is she a good wife? It's like, for example, me and you, Mr. Bob Dylan, we could be as good as we want, but saying if we needed a pilot and neither of us had a pilot's license or had pilot training, at that point, just because we're good men, does that mean that we could still help the situation? So we got to keep that in mind. Not that single mothers are bad people. It's not that they're bad people. It's just that the situation is bad. There's a lot of baggage to it. Now, of course, it says he said, "Oh, listen to this." JJ Jesus says, according to the Bible, if your wife divorces you and gets married to another man, you can't take her back because she is unclean at that point. JJ Diesel, I thought you was going to say something else. I thought you was going to say the passage before that. Check this out. Do you know, it even says in the Bible, I know you know this, and I'm surprised you didn't reference this, JJ Diesel, but a woman who got married, even if the husband divorces her, cannot get married again. Do you know that? It is written, bruh. It is written. Bob Dabolino says, no, I just barely tuned in. But yeah, I already told you the sum of it. But yeah, man, there we go. JJ says, I can relate, but now I know we both know better. Facts. I know that's what's up. Oh, shit. A support man coming through, throwing up gang signs. And he says, salute to Cali West, Miami, and everyone in the chat. Righteous Fear, stand up.
My nigga.
I appreciate y'all for tuning in, for real, boy. The Righteous Fear is real in the field. Now, a man support man says, "Oh, JJ Diesel says I could have been a stepfather several times, but now I know that it wasn't meant for me too." Facts. Yeah, man. Look, here's the not saying that y'all can't deal with a woman that has kids, but guess what? She could just come over and you could just go over sometimes, but we ain't gonna be together. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be with a woman with some kids. This is because it's between me and her having kids. Bob Dabolino says, yo, to a man supporting man. Yeah, man. But yeah, for real, man. Like, a matter of fact, me and Sky Daddy was having a good discussion that I would love to maybe even have a discussion with him about this again. But I was actually in this chat, saying this in the chat, but he was kind of mentioning, I don't know what y'all feel about, what do y'all feel about age gap relationships? Do you believe that an older man should be able, like, for example, do you think that a 40-year-old man or a 45-year-old man or a 50-year-old man should be able to date a 21-year-old? I mean, we know we could date by law legally, and, we don't dick police here. But do y'all think that there's a moral issue for that? Or do you think that there's any more issues to that, even though, if that man, even though an older man could make a woman more of a wife and at least provide her and her offspring with a better life than a man who's her age, who just plans to just not even a dude of her age who can't even handle her, much less taking care of a family? My argument is that I almost believe that's, I mentioned on his podcast yesterday that, we could want age appropriate relationships, but from a biological and from a financial level, it doesn't even make sense. Hence why even Joseph himself, who was 60 years old, Jesus made Mary marry him, right? Mind you, he had other wives, or I think he was a widow or something like that. Of course, he divorced her, but he was in his 60s. Jesus could have just made one of his younger followers marry him. Why Joseph? Now, there's a little bit more to it than that in the Bible, but, hey, right. Now, D. Griff says, my dad always says the babies can always come back in most cases. See? JJ JJ Diesel, Cowboy Travis, 79 says, salute family and a man supported man. Bob Dalina says, I'm noticing a pattern of a lot of older single men. I'm thinking about when we get older, it would be nice to have some kids around, whether they're ours from kids birth or not. Well, look, I'm glad that you mentioned that. Adopt kids. You could adopt kids. You could adopt kids. You could, you could adopt kids. You could, here's the thing. You could adopt kids. Here's the thing. I think if a man couldn't have kids, maybe a single mother might be the closest that he could be to having kids. He could adopt kids. It'd be this. There's kids who need a home. I know everyone wants to make their own kid, but there are kids who need a home. Not saying I'm really big on adoption necessarily either, but I'm not really against it either. I believe if anyone wants to adopt, I will never tell someone not to adopt. I mean, I'll give it the pros and cons of adopting, but I think if you couldn't have kids or you didn't want to have kids naturally, why not? Nothing's wrong with adopting. You can still give your kid the last name, and you can still give him your kid your family, and he can still have a legacy. He could literally start over. Yeah, I think if I was to adopt kids, I would at least want them to know who their family is for real. And if they want to go back, they could. But guess what? I would at least suit them up to them to even when they go back, they won't even fall into the same bullshit. You feel me? You can't shelter kids. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna front no cap. But here's the thing, though, Bob Dabolino. As long as you're healthy, you can still have kids all the way up to as old as you want. You feel me? It's just as long as you can stay healthy. As long as you can stay healthy, you can still have kids when you want. Whether you're gonna be playing basketball with them or none of that, probably not. Hopefully you have enough money to have them in all types of sports with their peers. JJ says the Bible says the father to be the fatherless, but I don't think it requires a man to be involved with the mother other than being neighborly. Facts. Bob Dabolina says 30 years ago, plus most stepkids love the men in their lives, treated them well, and stay with them by their sides till their death. Here's the thing though, Bob Dabolino. I'm sure, here's the thing. There are some kids who really love their stepfathers or stepparents. And guess what? There are some stepparents who are rock stars. But I can honestly say, but here's the caveat to that. There are people who actually, have real kids who are biologically theirs, and they still die alone. Like, here's the thing. The truth is, in life, we all die alone. I don't know. Here's the thing. I think, Lord forbid, I guess when we all die, we will kind of, ideally, I guess you wouldn't want to be alone, but I mean, even though as much as we have feelings, and I'll probably, I can think that would make anyone feel some type of way. I think people like people around when they're going to pass away, but does it really matter on the grand scale of things? Does that all really matter? I mean, we're just talking about emotions and feelings, Be this, you want to make a benefit, take your money and put make a building in your name. You feel me? And give it to the neighborhood or something like that. There's a lot of ways you could have legacies, Shit, make your own kids, As long as you're healthy enough, you can still make some kids, bro. Get you a chick under 30, get you a surrogate, you can still have kids. I think I still want kids. But that's the thing, too. The reason why I'm asking is because I'm probably going to be one of those 50-year-old dudes probably thinking about having kids. Now, JJ Diesel says, I'd have to be a very wealthy man before I would adopt kids. I wouldn't mind doing so. Right. Hey, I almost kind of feel like you have to be wealthy to even have biological kids. See, people think that, just because you can make your own kid, that makes it less expensive. Shit. Shit. Now, okay. Man, y'all really enjoyed this conversation. All right. So look, I got a couple of little clips for y'all. Damn, this has been a 2-hour show, and we just been spitting. I ain't shown not many videos, and y'all are still supporting. I appreciate y'all, man. Saying too bad I didn't get many super chats, but it's all good. Yo, I got some clips on the way out. I got another like 5, 10, 15 minutes with y'all. Bob Damalina said the problem is having kids in the States. It's more economical, feasible to have kids outside the country. That is true. That is true. Right. I mean, there's definitely like, look, there's always trade-offs. The trade-offs is your kid's going to be out of the country forever. But guess what? I mean, indefinitely. The flip side to it is that you probably see your kid more times than most. You probably spend more time with your kids in another country than you would in America if the wife decides to pull the plug and, pull the kibosh on, your parental rights. JJ says, I'd rather find a truly virtuous woman to marry and start a family than maybe adopt more kids. He said, JJ says, I agree with Bob. Nice. Yo, so with that being said, I'm about to show a couple of videos, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to always give, when I come over here, since y'all gave me y'all time and patience. So for y'all who like them snow bunnies, I don't know if y'all like them big, but here we go.
Hello.
Hi, I just seen that you moved in and I wanted to welcome you to the neighborhood, and I had a piece of pie. I didn't know if you were home or not.
Yeah, my wife's not home right now, but I'm available.
Okay, perfect. That's fine.
I'll come let you in then.
Okay.
Bruh. L.
Hello.
Hi, I just seen that you moved in and I wanted to welcome you to the neighborhood, and I had a piece of pie. I didn't know if.
Bruh. Yo. She ready to really get them cheeks clapped for real, bruh. Ready to get them cheeks clapped. Expeditiously.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
Yo, what do you do, like that back end or that front end more? What y'all liked it about her? I'm not L. Y'all know I'm a nasty boy, a man-supported man. Tell him, I'll fuck a big bitch. I'll fuck a big girl. But I'm going to dig her down in the dark where nobody can see her. Hey, it is what it is, bro. I ain't gonna lie. No cap.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
But damn, bro. I mean, he probably looked all around. He probably looked on his other cameras like, is there any other neighbors who could see her? All right, fine. Come on in. All right. Fine. Come on. Give me a little jerk. Give me them ham hocks. But damn. That's a... Yo. You're going to need if you smash a chick like this too many times, you're going to need a new box spring. You're going to need a new box spring. Might need a new frame for your bed, but, it'll definitely be fun. No cap. I ain't gonna lie, though. It is a little interesting. I would like to see how that pie feel. I mean, how that pie tastes. I ain't gonna cap. I would probably like how that pie tastes.
My nigga.
All right, what else I got for y'all? Because we always going to overtime. Oh, here goes some more booty, since y'all like booty.
God damn, man, I get this for $19.99.
Excuse me?
Oh man, I'm talking about the end.
And for correction, it's 1995, not 1999. Go ahead, little boy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Bruh. Bruh. Shit.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yo. Did he actually ask Auntie, was it going for 1999?
God damn, man, I get this for 1999.
Excuse me?
Oh man, I'm talking about the end.
And for correction, it's 1995, not 1999. Go ahead, little boy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Bruh, was that for real? Was that for real? I kind of feel like that was a skit. That was a skit, but that was still funny as hell, though.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Okay, big booty. You got your little 30 seconds of fame. Now, Bob Dabalino says the problem with those types are they want to be seen in the daytime. Of course. You know why? Yo, bruh. Yo, I can honestly say maybe, I don't know if it was the times or if it was our age. But women were a lot more gullible back then. Like now, because we are living in an age of technology, man, women are a lot more smarter now, bruh. Like, here's the thing. Here's another thing, too. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. She will still listen to old boy and still come over at nighttime. But yes, they all want to be seen in the daytime. Of course, like, hey, think about it. All right, think about it, y'all. Can I ask y'all a real question? Let's just be honest with you. I'm into race cars, right? I'm into fast cars, right? One day I'll have one. Now, with that being said, what's the point of having a Ferrari if nobody see you? I mean, other than experience, because guess what? If I had access to a Ferrari and I was able to drive it on a racetrack and know what, I guess I'll still enjoy it and still have fun doing it. But part of it is the showmanship, isn't it? So it's like having a girl. What's the point of having a pretty girl if you can't show her off? Like some men marry certain women just so they could look good for the public eye. Okay? And they still have mistresses. So, like, who doesn't have showmanship? Like, yeah. So guess what? These women want to be seen. They want to be able to show, hey, look what I pulled. Hey, they want to be able to showboat. Hey, look who pulled. Look who I pulled. Look at this. This a great guy I have. This sexy ninja I got. Yes, they want to be seen. As a matter of fact, it's so funny because Coach Greg Adams, he has mentioned plenty of times about how if he had a fat girl come over, they tend to be loud, right? But the reason why they want to be loud is because they want somebody to see them. Look, even if it's not their homegirl, just the fact that a white man or some black dude or some woman or your neighbor got to see her with you, she gets propped up for that. That's why I think it's so funny. Like, yeah, because they want the attention. Now, JJD said new bed rails too. Oh, yeah, you definitely gonna need new bed rails. Like, hitting that, bruh, she definitely gonna break the bed, bruh. Like, no lie. No cap. Like, I don't even fuck big bitches on my bed no more, bruh. Because, yes, no more. I used to, but I had to put an end to that shit. Look, all I need is one chick who's just a Twinkie too large for my bed. Yo, bruh, I'm gonna need a new bed, G. I ain't even gonna cap, bruh. I'm gonna need a whole new bed, G. I'm gonna be at, I don't know where I'm gonna be at, Furniture Plus or wherever the fuck they got. I don't know. I'm gonna be somewhere. I'm gonna be in need of furniture, bruh. One more big bitch, bruh.
I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
I'm telling you, one more big bitch. Your boy Cali gonna be your boy Cali mattress is gonna be on the floor. It's gonna be on the floor.
You ain't lying.
Shit. Shit, when the skinny hoes gonna come through, my shit's still gonna be on the floor, Ninja. JJ Jesus said she was cheaper than he thought. Apparently, said she thought he was talking about the year, but he was talking about the price. Right. Wow. I love that shit. That shit was actually funny. Hey, I got a great skit for y'all boys that y'all could all relate to, because everybody I sent it to enjoyed this skit. But check this out, y'all. The disclaimer is this skit is not in English. It is in Japanese, I believe. But you don't even have to speak English. Oh, there are subtitles, by the way. But people, you don't even have to speak English to understand what the fuck they're saying. Like, it's funny. And y'all gonna really enjoy this shit. Because I enjoyed it. And I hope y'all do too. Check it.
갑자기 안 터지신다고요? 네네. 어젯밤부터 갑자기 안 터지더라고요.
와이파이 공유기가 좀 오래되긴 했는데.
예, 제가 한번 봐볼게요. 예. 이거 공유기가 구형이라서 수명이 이거 다 된 것 같은데요.
아, 그래요? 그럼 새 걸로 바꿔야겠네요.
그렇죠. 아무래도 새 걸로 교체를 하시는 게 좋으시죠. 그러면 새 걸로, 여보?
그래요. 그럼 새 걸로 교체해주세요.
예, 알겠습니다. 예, 설치 다 끝났습니다.
네, 고생하셨어요. 그 출장비나 설치비 같은 게.
없습니다. 이거는 서비스 차원이기 때문에. 예, 그럼 저는 들어가 보겠습니다.
네, 감사해요.
요즘 세상이 참 좋아졌어. 옛날에는 뭐 출장비니 설치비니 해가.
잠깐만요.
예, 뭐 궁금하신 점이라도.
이거 공유기가 원래 이렇게 커요?
요즘 뭐 4G다 5G다 해가지고 속도 따라가려면은 보통 공유기로는 안 돼요. 그래, 여보. 그 슈퍼컴퓨터는 엄청 크대잖아. 이거는 큰 것도 아니야.
그래? 꼭 게임기 같은데.
아니, 무슨 게임기는 게임기야, 여보. 저거 딱 봐도 공유기 같이 생겼구만, 사부님 농담도 잘하십니다. 예, 그럼 저는 이만
다녀왔습니다. 왔어. 밥은? 와, 아빠, 플스 샀어? 플스?
플스 샀지, 예, 플스죠. 저게 모델명이 플스예요. 플래시 스피드. 빛처럼 빠른 공유기 뭐 이런, 아드님이 똑똑하시네요.
이거 공유기 모델명을 어떻게 알아?
그거 학교에서 배웠지.
학교에서 공유기 이름을 가르쳐?
그거 기가 시간에 다 배우는 거야. 기가 와이파이 그런 거 다.
뭐야, 다들 왜 그렇게 당황해?
여보, 뭔 와이파이 공유 가지고 뭘 그래? 얼른 들어가서 쉬어. 드라마 곧 시작하실 시간이잖아. 예, 사모님, 그럼 저도 들어가 보겠습니다.
엄마, 내가 알아서 밥 차려 먹을게.
오빠, 나 여기 지금 와이파이 공유기 바꿨거든? 근데 크기가 되게 크거든? 이름이 플스래.
플스? 뭐 플레이스테이션 말하는 거야?
플레이스테이션.
예, 형님 잘 지내시죠?
뭐야?
박사방 오랜만이야. 잘 지내지?
잘 지내죠. 형님, 저 이번에 공유기 바꿨어요. 저 플스라고.
그거 알지, 플스. 그거 뭐야, 그거.
플래시 스피드.
그래, 그거 플래시 버튼.
예, 그게 요즘 이게 유행이잖아요.
그래, 그거 요즘 유행이지.
솔직히 말해, 이거 뭐야?
해소나가 지금 운전 중이라서 한 달 뒤에 다시 전화할게. 미안해.
여보세요? 너 차 없잖아! 솔직히 말해. 이거 뭐야? 3초 준다. 3, 2, 1.
야, 박현석, 가방만 놓고 나온다며. 가방 놓고 나올 테니까 기다리고 있어.
와, 플스다! 와, 그냥 플스도 아니고 플스 프로네. 와, 진짜 부럽다. 이 VR이랑 4K도 지원되잖아요. 그죠? 와, 4K로 게임하면 무슨 느낌일까? 와, 진짜 핵 때문에 져서 빡칠 일도 없고, 진짜 현질을 유도만 오지게 하는 양산형 게임에서는 절대 느낄 수 없는 그 콘솔 감성 아시죠? 나도 패드로 손만 느끼면서 게임하고 싶다. 하지마, 저도 갖고 와서 이거 해도 되죠?
플레이스테이션.
I thought that was funny, bro. I don't know if y'all was able to catch that. Hopefully, I don't have to delete that. Hopefully, they let me pass for that. But I thought that was actually hella funny, bro. Because, yeah, man, women, they truly hate when men have fun with it. They hate when the big boys have fun with their toys, bro. It don't matter whether it's a car, motorcycle, PS5, their side pieces. Women like to dictate what they got, what the man got going on. Y'all seen what happened when that baby mama was mad that her baby daddy had a new chick. Remember when she tried to barge in his house yesterday? Did y'all see that? JJ says, man, if one of these hyenas get in my face, I will embarrass her. It's a lot of stupid Karens and Keishas out there. LOL. Yeah, man. These people are crazy, man. Psychos, bro. Yo, I seen this post that said, date a woman with glasses, if you take them off, it's like you have 2 girlfriends. But a man said, okay, but he said wipe off her makeup and take off her wig or her weave. He said you'll have 4 different girlfriends. And another guy said, well, you take away her psych meds, you'll have 10 different girlfriends. Sheesh.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
All right, so with that being said, let me show y'all a couple clips because I only got like 5 more minutes with y'all. I'm not gonna run this video for too long. Where's it at? Oh, I meant to show this video, and I'm probably gonna make a video about this. But check this out. Why, oh why, do these old prom stars talking about why they mess with YNs? Have y'all seen this? Check this out.
I'm 47 and I like YNs because they know how to fuck.
I like YNs because they know how to make this pussy squirt and they don't need a honey pack.
Y'all should be able to clap.
I like YNs because they like me. I don't like YNs because they can't handle all of this.
I don't like YNs. I'm a cougar and I got this gall shit. Fuck with me.
Cougars, we all cougars.
Bruh.
Silence, you furry fool! I've had it with your whining and bumbling.
Yo, YNs will hit anything, bro. They're YNs. So, yo, salute to the YNs, bro.
My nigga.
And smashing an old freak would definitely be able make you able to handle the young freaks, bro, or to make the young ones who want to be freaks for real.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
Hey, y'all notice Pinky lost a little bit of weight. She was sick of being fat. She's still fat, but she's sick of being fat, y'all. She done lost some weight on her. I noticed that. Or she got her bulletproof vest on, aka her girdle or waist trainer. You know, these chicks be having waist trainers on. But yeah, it looked like Pinky might have lost some weight. She had to. Ah, man. I know what you're asking me, bruh. He said, let's call in. I'll be brief. I just want to tell you how I shut down these hyenas when they try to gaslight or use shaming tactics on me. Yo, one of these days, I'm going to have another call-in show, man. I ain't going to lie, man. I already got a program going on, and it's essentially the end of the show, bruh. I can't even roll that back like that right now. Because, you know, I need to at least have it a little bit decent for the replay because people do not want to watch a 3-hour show. Like, granted, y'all might be in here now, but people are discouraged by videos that are too long, especially by a man who has less than 2,500 subscribers. But yo, man, but you know, you can always hit me up on Facebook. Like you ain't got my link on Facebook. I know you kind of want to share with everybody, but man, you kind of came late to the show, y'all. I mean, I was actually kind of surprised you came in. So, you know, it was actually good seeing you, but man, the show about to end right now, man. We had the 2 hour and 50-minute mark. I actually did overtime just because I wanted to show y'all, that respect. You feel me? I had to come and show y'all something. But yo, I still got you on that video on Facebook though. But yo, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode, y'all. Now once again, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. If you're feeling this shit, shout out to the Righteous Fear, shout out to the Free Agent Lifestyle.
Jam and round.
Like Jam City.
And I hope y'all have a good night, man. Y'all see me tomorrow night, though. All right? Now, yo, man, I'm about to shut down the show, man. You kind of came in a little too late. But beat this. Why don't you hold that on to tomorrow, man? Just come on tomorrow, all right? So, once again, y'all, it's Cali West. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. If you're feeling this shit, go ahead and press the like button on the way out. You even press the unlike button. But share this with somebody who might like it or who might dislike it. They'll definitely at least be entertained. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.